Hello, everyone. I'm Samreen McGregor, and I'm really happy to be here today. My work sits at the intersection of performance, behavioral change, and embodied consciousness. And today, I'd like to talk about hope. We often talk about hope as a mindset, but recently, I am learning that hope is more than just a mindset. Something that the latest Gallup Global Leadership Study has revealed with real clarity across 52 countries where 10,000 employees expressed that the leadership quality that most of us need right now is hope at 56% relative to the next quality, which was empathy. And we often think that this is a mindset, but actually, neurobiologically, hope is a state. It's a state where your body can either access it or it can lose it. And it only becomes available when the nervous system feels safe enough to imagine possibility. Now, in a world that is accelerating far faster than our physiology can adapt, many of us are living in bodies that simply cannot find its way back to a sense of safety. And this is making it biologically very difficult for us to access hope. Now, just before I continue, tell me, when was the last time, and do share this in the chat, that you noticed your breathing at work? Well, most leaders tell me, I don't remember, or never. We spend our days in our heads and not in our bodies. Now, look at this curve. It took 75 years for 50 million users to adopt the use of the telephone. Electricity took 46 years. The television took 22. Facebook did it in 3 years. But let's compare that to the 5 days it took ChatGPT. Technology is scaling faster than ever before, and we've said this for decades. But our bodies are not designed for this pace. Now, here's a different view on acceleration. This study shows that with AI assistant, workers have gained 6 months of experience in just 2 months. What used to take half a year is taking a third of that time. How many of you use an AI assistant? Again, please share with me in the chat. I use one. I use one every day. In fact, we named her. Her name is Lumi. And yeah, I work faster than I've ever worked in my entire life. And the quality is unprecedented. But I do find myself asking me and Lumi, what is this pace doing to me, to my body, to my sense of connection, to my emotions, to the real me? And when pace accelerates, our nervous system does not expand. It contracts. Now, our nervous system is constantly scanning for safety and for threat. In fact, often it prioritizes scanning threat. And in this environment, we are shifting between survival states and regulation states. And when we're stuck in a state of protection, our ability to be creative, our ability to trust, to feel connection and empathy, it contracts. What do you think that does to our capacity for hope? Now, there is good news. The breath, which we all have, or most of us do, is the one most direct way to signal safety back to the body. And when we lose access to hope, it shows up physiologically. So if we can understand how these manifestations impact our life, our work, our experience, and if you just have a look at these statistics, it's pretty clear what the undesirable effects are when we're not connected, when we're not present. But our breath can support that. More on that in a moment. Let's just take these 3 different capacities. Our physiological capacity, when it's in chronic activation, keeps our body in survival mode. Our cortisol levels increase and they fluctuate, and they it makes us very, very prone to be in this survival mode, constantly scanning. Think about this current context I've just described. Now, becoming more conscious of these factors in work and life that drive this impact can really help us become, as Peter said earlier, much more conscious. Emotionally, we all carry backpacks, and each backpack is full of boulders. These boulders are made of our life stories, and they weigh us down. So if we don't stop just to put the backpack down, to empty out the boulders that no longer serve us and that are weighing us down during the lives that we traverse, whether it's at work or more broadly, because we are whole people, we will continue carrying that. And spiritually, we drift from ourselves. I know personally, I spend my life performing, and it's only been in the last 3 to 4 years that I've realized I've just been driving. I've just been performing for others, for my own needs, rather than feeling present. Now you can see the impact this has on our sense of connection, on our sense of hope, and on our sense of meaning. When we layer all these together, we can say goodbye to hope. But let's go back to the good news. The good news is hope spreads through co-regulation. And when the nervous system settles, others follow. Safety can be contagious. Hope can be too. Let's experience this together just for a few moments. Whatever you're doing, just take a moment right now. Sitting, place both feet on the ground and just loosen your jaw. Loosen your neck and your shoulders. Just let them soften. And if it feels comfortable, let's just switch off that one sense that we rely on so much. Close your eyes. Place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart. And just tune into your breath. Just notice it. Don't do anything. There's nowhere to go and nothing to do, just to be. And feel the weight of your body held by, or if you're standing, the feet beneath you. Notice the ground beneath you. Now breathe with me. Take 2 sips through the nose and then out through the mouth. Notice the beat of the music. Keep going with this rhythm. In, out. In, out. Belly, chest, out. As you sip in through the nose, bring it down to the belly, up to the chest, and out. In, out. In, out. Belly, chest. Follow the sequence, keep it. And as you breathe, I am safe in my body. I'm safe to be here. I'm safe to feel my sensations. My emotions are my friends. Now take a nice long breath in and hold that breath, the crown of your head. Hold, cradle, witness. Holding that breath, relaxing the body. And release. Relaxing your hands alongside you. Notice what's shifted, even slightly. This is what regulation feels like. A little more space, a little more clarity, a little more you. Now, the important thing is your nervous system didn't change because of a concept. It changed because of a 90-minute practice. And if 90 minutes can create this movement, this shift, imagine what becomes possible when we build simple, intentional practices into our everyday. These small rituals regulate big systems. A few breaths, a moment of grounding, a simple human connection. And these are not luxuries, they are leadership practices to build coherence. Now, I imagine a world where leaders understand that a regulated body creates clarity, compassion, and coherence. And these are the very conditions in which hope can take root. But remember, hope is not a concept, it's a neurobiological state, and it's created through the body first and then in the mind. And when us leaders learn to access it, the system around us transforms. Thank you.
Right, thank you very much, Samreen. I'm feeling so relaxed now. It's great. Good way to really start the session with understanding that this is a physiological thing, hope. It's not just a concept. It's brilliant. That's really got us onto the right path.